Beautiful, meditative, amazing.
Wonderful, iconic pieces.
Each piece speaks to everyone differently.
I like the freedom of it, what it projects to you when you look at it.
I walked around the corner and I was mid-sentence and I just stopped and my jaw dropped. I've never seen anything like it.
It's overwhelming at points to take in these just enormous works of art.
The Anderson Collection at Stanford University has become an incredible environment for the creative process, for developing new ideas, and for really engaging an incredibly broad audience. Abstract art and contemporary art is incredibly important. It allows people the opportunity to see things maybe that they haven't seen before. Seeing these works that were created in the post-war years and how sort of revolutionary those ideas were then and how revolutionary those ideas really continue to be.
I think people are intimidated by the words modern and contemporary art. When they walk into a space like this, it allows you to see the work that's right in front of you, as well as looking beyond that work and seeing other works in the distance or across the stairway in another gallery. And that really allows your brain to create conversations between the pieces, which I think is not always something you see in modern art museums.
We're in an incredibly fortunate position here to have this space, to have this collection for the community, both the students, the public, and the entire university community really to engage broadly and deeply with these collection works. Without the support of the university donors, this wouldn't be here, this just wouldn't be available.
I spend Wednesday afternoon in this museum every week, greeting people from all over the world. What I love is as they come down the stairs after viewing the collection, they're basically vibrating because it's just such a special place.
There's a few different pictures that look like are almost trying to trick you. If you literally look at it from a different angle, it can be a totally different piece of artwork.
It's like listening to a song, making your own interpretation of it.
I think there's just something viscerally enthralling about these works that you can only experience once you set foot in the museum.
I was thinking today as I walked around here what the students today have right at their fingertips. It's just so wonderful. It's an amazing change.
One of the goals of opening the museum is that from the very beginning we have an audience, we have people interested in what we're doing. One of the things that we've done to create that audience is to have Thursday nights at the Anderson, whether it be a film screening, panel discussion, a performance, a student party, and that's been really, really successful. And as a result of that, we continue to get repeat visitors, as well as people who've never been to the museum before coming for specific events.
The Anderson family had lived with this collection for 50 years. One of the remarkable things about the building is that Ennead architects found a way to translate that intimate and accessible nature from the Andersons' home into this world-class museum building.
It's very clear that the building was designed to celebrate the art.
A very personal experience to be able to spend time with each piece of artwork.
This feels like a museum that's for California. I don't think I've been in American art museums before with such a strong sense of place.
It's been really inspiring to see students hanging out here for hours, sitting on benches, looking at work, bringing their friends in later, taking pictures, posting them on social media, and having that student engagement is really one of our main goals here.
I taught a course called Abstract Expressionism in spring quarter of 2015. There were about 75 students enrolled in the course. Seeing the size of these works, seeing the way they're painted, seeing the thickness of the paint or the thinness of the paint, and above all, feeling that one is having a personal encounter with them. I think their minds were blown.
I stand in front of this painting, and I know that Diebenkorn stood in front of this painting. Understanding works of art is a lot about putting yourself in the shoes of an artist and trying to place yourself in that moment in time, trying to understand what was going through his head, historical context.
No matter how good a slide is, it's still just a slide, so it's pixels on a screen, and you don't really get to see the same detail in terms of the texture, layering of paint.
Being beside the actual work of art makes the relationship with the work of art a much more powerful experience.
There are a lot of good things happening about what the arts are and what they can be here at Stanford. This is a campus where there is a Mark Rothko painting. This is a campus where there's a Jackson Pollock. Everything has changed, and only good things can come of the pictures that we now have around us.